Racing this time, and Schumann was first to begin and leads about a half length early on Wicked Burrito and a High Typhoon from Medicine, Mr. Hawk, Apache King, a couple of lengths to Earthquake, and a length to Baroncelli as they get properly going now. And Schumann the leader, about 3/4 of a length or so on second posse, Mr. Hawk. Medicine on a limb and Apache King going through on the inside as Medicine drops back to fourth. High Typhoon is trapped very wide, followed closely then on the outside by Wicked Burrito. Second last, another 2 away Baroncelli into length to Earthquake. Bit of chopping and changing in the centre division, and they go onto the first corner and Schumann leads the way. 3/4 Wicked Burrito quickly hurrying into second spot. Mr. Hawk is back to third at the 800. Apache King fourth, and 3/4 further out is High Typhoon and a couple to Medicine to third last now from Baroncelli and Earthquake. Heading along to the 600 marker. No change in the order at the moment, and the leader is the favourite Schumann, 3/4 of a length. Wicked Burrito, who's wide, and just on his inside is Mr. Hawk. Apache King nearer to the rails. Deeper out is the well-tried High Typhoon from Baroncelli, Medicine and Earthquake. Into the straight now on the first at Rosehill Gardens, and Shane Dye pulls the whip on Schumann, who raced 2 lengths on Apache King, getting a clear crack at Schumann now. 2 lengths to High Typhoon, who wants to hang in. At the 200, Schumann is still the leader. About 3/4 of a length on Apache King. Nothing else can win. Apache King making this interesting with the favourite Schumann. Apache King almost level with Schumann. He's going better, Apache King. He's drawing away. And Apache King nearly a half-length Schumann on the line. A distant third Baroncelli, then Medicine, High Typhoon, followed by Earthquake. And right out another 6 lengths away, Mr. Hawk and Wicked Burrito.
On the Super Tab, number 4 Apache King, 650 2 even, 2 Schumann, 120, and number 9 Baroncelli, 680.
90 in New South Wales. Number 2 second, Schumann, ridden by R.S. Dye, has returned $1.10, and number 9 in third spot, or will be third, Baroncelli, handled by Len Beasley, $6.40. The winner, Apache King, trained by Jack Denham, who had the well-tried High Typhoon in the event. Actually, Apache King was always reasonably steady, and High Typhoon came in about 2.5 points. And Apache King proving too good, proving his win at Warwick Farm was no fluke when he beat Wicked Burrito. And today Wicked Burrito finished a long way back. The winner by Wajib from Native Thriller, bred by the Macquarie Stud at Wellington. David Baxter's Macquarie Stud. Nick Moratis, the owner of Apache King, and Brian York, the rider. Of course, Jack Denham's mentioned the trainer. Schumann second, led up and just wilted under his 56 in the last little bit. He's by Salieri from Moonlight Angel, Gay Waterhouse, Shane Dye and Baroncelli, number 9 third. Brown Gelding 2 by Spectacular Love from Echo Lass, trained by Clary Connors, Len Beasley, and the 4th went to number 1, that was Medicine. The margin 3/4 by 3 1/4, 3/4, 3 1/4, 131.28, 131.28. Well, the race record on a fast track is 130.29. and 131.28 here, so a tick under a second outside the race record. And
Planet Hollywood after this. Planet Hollywood after the start, and moving forward Wickerman out in the middle with Sir Poet and Kingston Dream leading. Bounty Jump, that one okay. Ali Dugar dumped the rider down at the first flight. Ali Dugar got rid of the rider. Over the next they go, Wickerman leading Bounty together. Now from going around the outside, Noble Colony, followed by Desiree out wider on the track. Sir Poet just behind them, Mexican Sage getting up on the inside. Kingston Dream a little deep just off midfield. Further back in the race then came on the inside, Skim Away around at Plenty Hollywood, and Grey Sovereign last of all. Here's the third flight coming up. The New Zealander in front, and that's Wickerman by a length to Desiree as they go to this one now. Over it they go, or Desiree walks straight through it. 3 lengths further back running third, Noble Colony. A length further back then came on the inside leading Bounty. Then moving up to 5th, one off the fence, Mexican Sage from Sir Poet, who's moving up but out 3 deep. 2 lengths Kingston Dream together with Planet Hollywood. A length further back in the race on the inside then came Skim Away, and 2 or 3 to Grey Sovereign. Riderless horse in front of this field, but Wickerman is going to lead them down to the first of 2 coming down the side. Wickerman hopped over it okay, and he led by 3/4 to Desiree, and Sir Poet's improved his position. He's gone up 3 wide and up to 3rd. Leading Bounty is 4th back on the inside as they come to the next one. Leading Bounty took off a little early, but he got away with it. He's running 4th. Outside him, Noble Colony 5th. Then on the inside, Mexican Sage. Planet Hollywood back on the inside of Kingston Dream, who's just trapped a little deep. Pushing up on the outside of him now goes Grey Sovereign. Now he's one off the fence, Kingston Dream, and last of all is Skim Away. away. Coming around the top turn, they've got 2,000 metres to go in the opening race, and this riderless horse is out, but he's clear of the field, but it's Wickerman the leader now. Wickerman by a length to Desiree, one Sir Poet who goes up third, then on the inside leading Bounty fourth. Noble Colony outside Mexican Sage, further back Planet Hollywood inside Kingston Dream, Grey Sovereign three out, and last of all in the race is Skim Away. A lap to go. Riderless horse has caught the attention of something up on the outside, and he's got well out of their way, and Wickerman's going to cart them out of the straight with 1,600 metres to go, and he's out 2 lengths in front of Desiree, and then Sir Poet getting a good trip at the moment, running third on the outside of leading Bounty fourth. Noble Colony on the outside of Mexican Sage, then came Kingston Dream. Planet Hollywood pushing up on the inside as they swing out wide and follow the line there. Further back in the race, Grey Sovereign, Kingston Dream, and they spread across the track, and last of all is Skim Away. Over the first of two down the side is the second coming up, and Wickerman just got across the top of it, and Desiree's gone up on the outside to head him. Desiree raced nearly a length in front now from Wickerman, back inside him. Two further back, Noble Colony's gone up third. Desiree can't cross over Wickerman. There's about a neck between them. Two to Noble Colony, who quickly moved to third of a length and a half, Sir Poet. Mexican Sage outside it. Three further back in the race, Kingston Dream. Then to the outside of those is Grey Sovereign. Leading Bounty just dropped back a little, followed by Planet Hollywood. Leading Bounty hit that one, and last of all in the race is Skim Away. 2 flights to go. 900 metres out now, and the leader Desiree got a length to Noble Colony. Wickerman's gone. Mexican Sage to third. Fourth, Sir Poet from Grey Sovereign making some ground. Two then to Kingston Dream. Coming down the side, Desiree in front, but Noble Colony having a crack at him. And at the second last, Desiree, Noble Colony. There's only about 3/4 between them. Four further back, Grey Sovereign, Mexican Sage, and Sir Poet in a line and a gap to Kingston Dream. Last coming up, Desiree out in the centre, landed a neck to Noble Colony, who's having another crack at him, and they come away about 8 lengths, Sir Poet. Then Mexican Sage, Kingston Dream, Grey Sovereign, and a gap to Skim Away. Noble Colony's got up to Desiree. The jumping's over, 300 to go, and Noble Colony's put his head in front of Desiree when they turn. 6 further back, Sir Poet, then Kingston Dream and Mexican Sage. Noble Colony drew a neck in front, 200 to go. He's a half in front of Desiree. A long gap then into Sir Poet. Noble Colony's going to outstay them. He's drawing away in the famous Thanks to Colours, and Noble Colony's coming on with the first. He wins at about 2.5 on the run home to Desiree. 4.5 away, third, Sir Poet. Then came running on Skim Away into fourth from Kingston Dream, Mexican Sage. Planet Hollywood never came into it. Leading Bounty hit a few. Wickerman dropped out with Grey Sovereign. And the one casualty in the race was Ali Jugar.
7 Noble Colony, 6.30 and 2.30. 3 Desiree, 2.50. 6 Sir Poet, $2.
And on the Super Tab, 7 Noble Colony to return 7.30, 2.40. Desiree, number 3, a place dividend of $1.80, and 6 a Poet to pay $2.10. Moving up the Gold Coast, let's get started on the Queanbeyan Late Mail. Good afternoon, Michael Heath.
Presses the button, and there they go. Well, Referral seemed to miss it about 3/4 of a length, and being eased back is Freeport from that wide alley, and as they settle down, the early leader is the rank outsider, Shilling, a half length on Beau's Man. A length to Lineage in third posse, followed by Referral scooting up on the inside of Old Man. 2 lengths to Armour Piercing, and neck to Pipe on the fence, and 2 lengths to Freeport. They race down the back of the track, heading towards the 1,000 marker, and Shilling leads the way, about 1.5 lengths on Beau's Man. Third is Referral inside of Lineage. Back in fifth posse, another 2 away is Old Man. 1 length to Armour Piercing, Pipe, it's inside, and 2 to Freeport. This is the pattern coming onto the side of the track and going to the 800, and Shilling loping along about 1/2 length on Beau's Man. 2.5 away, third Referral, who's just shading Lineage the outside, and a couple into Old Man. 1.5 lengths to Pipe, parked inside of Armour Piercing, at about 1 3/4 lengths to Freeport, who'd be back 10 lengths off the lead, held by one of his stablemate Shilling. Narrowly though from Beau's Man. Third posse Referral pocketed on the inside of Lineage. 1 length further back is Pipe, trying to get to the outside and succeeding now. They straighten up, and quickly Beau's Man got past Shilling. 1 length to Referral into the clear, followed by Pipe, and then comes Old Man running a race. Armour Piercing is not, and Freeport is still about 5 lengths off the lead. A wall of horses, Referral, Pipe, and Old Man on the outside, and Freeport wants to hang in behind them. A 3-horse war, Old Man, Pipe, and Referral on the inside. A ding-dong go to the line, and in the middle, I reckon Pipe's wanted a nostril. Give it a Pipe. Now, on the inside, we've got Referral and Old Man on the outside. A thrilling 3-horse war, followed by Shilling, Freeport, and then a break in proceedings to Armour Piercing. Beau's Man dropped out of it, and Absolute was Lineage. Close finish, but it looks here like Pipe in the centre. To the naked eye, Pipe looks to have just got home here from A referral on the inside and the outside horse being Old Man. That's
5 Pipe if it gets it, 340, 160. 4 Referral, 190. And 7 Old Man, 320.
by Shane Dye. Number 4 is second, Referral, L. Cassidy. Number 7, Old Man, written by D. McClellan. Third, the winner in New South Wales, 330 and 150. Second, 190. Third, 320. The Quinella will pay 8.10, an exacta of 13.70, and the trifecta will be along shortly. Promising horse, that Pipe. He did a good job. He battled on tenaciously. He's by Palace Music from Kia Real, a chestnut colt 3, bred by K.D. Kirk, raced by Mr. J.L. Thompson, who has a big string in work with Paul Cave at Warwick Farm. Paul, of course, training Pipe. Mr. Thompson, a businessman from Queenstown in New Zealand, and Shane Dye aboard Pipe. Number 4, second, Referral. Missed the start about a half to 3/4 of a length. Quickly got up there. Is by Dr. Grace from Pride of Tarnee. Steve Engelbrecht, Larry Cassidy, and Old Man ran a big race. By Dr. Grace from Trapes, Abaya Brown Gelding 3, John Hawkes, Darrell McClellan. Number 3 ran 4th, Freeport. He looked to have his chance, and he wanted to hang in behind the 3, battling it out over the last 200 metres. Not a healthy sign. 4th went to 3, Freeport. The time was 1:30.118. 1:30.118. Didn't go quick early. 35.68 was the sectional time. And the margins, thanks Greg, a half ahead by half ahead. A half ahead both ways. Okay, before we check those totes, here's Rod with a Brisbane update.
Racing. Lisa Galetta not flash away. Thing missed the jump away, and also Make Mine Diamonds a bit slow to get going. Bouncing quickly, Birdland Jazz landed in front from Ken Rose, and Bellcab is up third early. All the Blur pushing up on the inside, and Rarebits is trapped deep. Back in the middle then French Flute, a length and a half further back Cheval. Lisa Galetta getting up on the inside, the grey, a length and a half further back Make Mine Diamonds. 1 Mr. Bow, 1 to Thing and a half further back in the race. Then came Rainbows for Me. Inside the 800, Birdland Jazz, a half in front of Ken Rose. 2 further back, Rarebits has gone up third, but very wide. 4th right on the inside there, all a Blur, a length and a half Bell Cab. French Flute the centre on the inside, Lisa Galetta just looking for a way out, a length and a half Cheval for the back in the race. Then Make Mine Diamonds pulled to the outside, Rainbows for Me, Mr. Bow the inside from Thing. At the 400 metre mark, he's angling out on the grey, Lisa Galetta, where the leader is Birdland Jazz from all a Blur, the stablemate, making a line of 3 on the outside now as Rarebits and Lisa Galetta gets into the clear. They leave the others behind. Bell Cab and further back Ken Rose, Birdland Jazz in front. Lisa Galetta picking it up quickly from all a Blur, and further back Rarebits. Lee Zagaletta's hit the front. Oh, this is a good colt, this grey. He's very green, but he draws away. 2 lengths Birdland Jazz. Good go for the miners. Bellcab running on, but Lee Zagaletta, impressive win by 2.5 to 3. Birdland Jazz second, third Bellcab. Things jumped out of the ground. Thing to run 4th. Then Cheval, further back Rarebits. A gap then to All a Blur, who weakened from Mr. Bow. Then came Rainbows for Me, Make Mine Diamonds, followed by Ken Rose and French Flute as last of all.
8 Lars Zagaletta, 310 and 150. 7 Birdland Jazz, 270. 1 Bell Cab at 290.
On the Super Tab, 8 Lee Zagaletta, 320, 170. 7 Birdland Jazz to pay 250. 1 Bell Cab, 320.
Inside, and it was locked away. Had to come around 3 or 4 in front of him going up to the 400 metre mark, but he joined in pretty quickly, making the line of 4 in the home turn.
And the updated
1,200 metres. Dylan, a very short favourite. They're off and over the moon, sprawled out of the gate. He's last to leave the machine. Power Factor's rider is very anxious to lead, and he's scrubbing along to head off Racket. Cedar Rapids going up quickly into second spot, wants to over race. Kevin Moses tries to steady now, but Cedar Rapids is fired up, and he's going to pull his way to the lead. Cedar Rapids by about a half length on Power Factor. They're going quickly. 3 lengths away, Racket, followed closely by Pirate's Yarn on the outside of Dylan. 2 to Avian Way, a length to Young Inch and a length to Over the Moon. Fairly well spread out at the 700. Cedar Rapids is a bit fresh today, and he wants to bolt. He's a half in front of Power Factor. 3 lengths away, Dylan, who's tracking up on the inside of Racket. 2.5 to Pirate's Yarn under pressure, followed by Avian Way, and then Over the Moon and Young Inch. Dylan is immediately easing across the heels of the 2 leaders as they turn for home, and Larry Cassidy pops the question. The odds-on favourite Dylan has quickly raced up to head Cedar Rapids. Pirate's Yarn getting the inside run. Further out, Racket and Avian Way. Dylan is flat chat to draw clear 100 metres out, and he's got him beaten now. And Dylan is racing right away in the last bit, and he's going to keep his good record intact. Dylan wins easily. Cedar Rapids, a very good run for second, with Pirate's Yarn third. Avian Way died on his run, followed by Power Factor, then Young Inch and Over the Moon, and Racket pulled up with the tail enders. Long striding horse who just took a little while to pick up when he came across the heels of the 2 leaders, but he was really in full flight in the last bit and raced away to win as he liked. His record now reads 17 starts, 5 wins, 5 seconds, 3 thirds. And Dylan's going to pay $1.80 and $1.10. Cedar Rapids, which raced very keenly, having his first run in about 13 months. He was too fresh and wanted to rip in front. Very good effort to battle on for second, $1.90, and number 5 third, Pirate's Yarn, pays a place tote of $3. Quinella on the race is $5.70 the Quinella, and no trifecta. Oh, he's going to win a race real soon. Cedar Rapids. The only thing, of course, that Graham Begg will need to watch is just how much it takes out of him. First run in 13 months, he pulled hard, and he had a very hard run.
Just jumped in Melbourne. Let's join Brian.
Of Carmen Sanjay, then My Uncle Sam, Muzzle, and
There's an illusion, and going away okay is Jagabar just behind those. Belcapine goes up on the inside of Burrowy Lord up towards the third. It's Burrowy Lord from Belcapine, and further back An Illusion, followed by Footloose Family, and Jagabar goes up 5th from Silky Sun. Then further back in the race then came Mogul, who picked up ground on the inside there of Usurper. Further back in the race then came Knock It Off, who's out a little deep on the track in the early point. In behind those Best Endeavours, followed by Just Dynamite, and Shenton Street is tacked on. The double coming up down the back, and Burrowy Lord handled it well in front. Landed 2 lengths to Belcapine, and Illusion is up third. Over the second one they go. Further back then Footloose Family fell. Silky Sun was checked. Jagabar got around them, and a few of them were checked out the back there. Footloose Family is out of the race on the first round, and Burrowy Lord coming up to the double up the side of the track.
1-5-10 Newcastle.
Burrowy Lord out in front now by 2 lengths to Belcapine, 1 to An Illusion. Jagabar kept out of trouble on the outside up 4th as they go to the first of the double, and he jumped that well, Jagabar. A gap in the race into Mogul on the inside of Usurper, Silky Sun. 2 further back, Knock It Off, and there followed the outside of it by Just Dynamite. Best Endeavours and Shenton Street last of all. Here's the second of the double. Over they go, and the leader Burrowy Lord out by nearly 2 lengths now. Second placing Belcapine and Illusion on the outside of him. 1.5 lengths to Mogul. Jagabar on the outside running 5th, then Silky Sun. Usurper behind those as they bunch up from Knock It Off, followed by Best Endeavours, Shenton Street, and last of all back in the middle, Just Dynamite. Coming around the top turn with about 2,000 metres to go, and Burrowy Lord out in front by a good 1.5 lengths now. Second An Illusion, a length for the back, Belcapine third the rail. Silky Sun goes up 4th around Jagabar. Mogul the inside, then Shenton Street around Knock It Off. On the inside there Usurper from Best Endeavours, and on the outside of it Just Dynamite. Only about 6 lengths from first to last, and they've gone one round. They go back to do it all again, and Burrowy Lord at the 1,600 metre mark, about 3/4 An Illusion. Belcapine tucked away third, Silky Sun outside at 4th, 1 then to Mogul. Jagabar running 6th there, followed by Knock It Off, Shenton Street, the inside Usurper from Best Endeavours, and back in the middle is Just Dynamite. Here's the first of 3. Burrowy Lord over it okay. Jagabar hit it. The favourite wrapped that one, Jagabar, and over the second they go. He jumped that better. Burrowy Lord out about 2 lengths in front of Belcapine and Illusion. 3 further back, Jagabar. He walked through that one again. Then on the inside, Mogul from Silky Sun, a gap Usurper, Shenton Street, a gap Knock It Off. Further back in the race, Just Dynamite and Old Best Endeavours last of all. The race starting to pan into a bit of a sprint down the back now, and Burrowy Lord 3/4 Belcapine. 2 to An Illusion, a length into Jagabar as they come up to this double at the 1,000 metre mark. He jumped it okay. 2 further back, Usurper running 5th from Silky Sun. Completing that double, over it they go. Belcapine's gone up to Burrowy Lord. 2 fences to go, 800 metres to go. Belcapine drew a half length, a length in front now from Burrowy Lord. 2 then to Jagabar starting to run on, then An Illusion followed by Usurper. They've kicked away from Silky Sun and then Shenton Street. 2 fences out. The leader Belcapine, 2 to Jagabar over the second last. Then Burrowy Lord, Usurper making some from ground, followed by An Illusion, and a gap then in the race to Silky Sun. 1 fence out and Belcapine 3 in front of Jagabar. Then Usurper coming home well over the last, and he jumped it well. Belcapine 3 in front. Now he puts the pressure on this favourite Jagabar. He's battling on. 2 then Usurper picking up some ground. Belcapine will turn for home. 2.5 Jagabar. He's throwing everything at it, Patton, at the moment. 2 to Usurper, a gap An Illusion. Into the straight though, and Belcapine going well. He's 2 lengths in front. Jagabar not making any ground. Then further back Usurper. Belcapine in front with 100 to go. They won't get him. Belcapine's got it. Belcapine's 3 or 4 in front. Usurper, Jagabar will battle out the minors, but Belcapine down to the judge, and Belcapine wins 2.5. Second Jagabar, a nose in front of Usurper third. A long gap in the race then to An Illusion. Just coming in Burrowy Lord. Then further back, Best Endeavours, riderless horse trying to come back through the field. Clark's got him though. Then Silky Sun from Knock It Off, well back Shenton Street, and Mogul is last of all. Just Dynamite has had a tumble down the back of the track at the last of two at about the 900-metre mark.
6 Balcapine, 15.20, 3.70. Photo the Miners, 1 Gigabar, 1.30. 4 Usurper, $2.50.
6 Balcapine, 15.50, 3 even, 1 Gigabar, 1.30, and number 4 Usurper to pay 2.30. Just about set the Gold Coast. Adelaide follows. Race number 3, 1 out, 2 Jala Gold there. $2 110 late mail special and favourite. 3 Ideal Option 9.40, 3.30 off at the coast.
The field.
They're off. King Dharma just missed the start slightly, and the best out was Express Odds, So Precise, and Sozzle jumped well, and so did Tempting. And in the race for the lead is going to be Tempting just in front now from Blazer going smartly to within ahead of the leader. Sozzled third and travelling fourth, So Precise. Shin Can See getting across to fifth, followed by Whimsy Snore, and then Express Odds, and 2 lengths King Dharma, followed closely by Reno Lad, Lena's Luck, Dominion Flyer, and Prophet's Kiss is last. Past the 600, and Blazer races to the lead about 3/4 to a length on Tempting. These two have raced about 4 lengths on Sozzle, 2 lengths further back So Precise, 1 Shin Can See, Whimsy Snore, and Express Odds is next around the corner, and Blazer quickly raced out about 2.5 lengths on Tempting. In the third spot, the grey Sozzle, another grey is fourth, and that's So Precise, followed by Shin Can See. Blazer's rider's gone for the whip at the 200. Sozzle is starting to close the gap, and another 2 lengths after the favourite Shin Can See. It's going to be Sozzle now. Sozzle went past Blazer. Shin Can See, Express Odds run on, but Sozzled for the money. Sozzled from Express Odds or Shin Can See. Followed home then on the outside by So Precise, Blazer Weekend, Snore was next, and then Reno Lad, followed by Whimsy, Prophet's Kiss, Tempting. About a length and a half then Dominion Flyer, Lena's Luck, and King Dharma at the tail of the field.
On the Super Tab, number 3 Sozzle to pay 10.40 and 2.70. 4 Express Odds 5.20. 1 Shin Can See 1.60. Treble on 5.13. $102.40.
4 and 1 and go for Miners. Express Odds at 4.20, and 1 Shin Can See at $1.50. Sozzled first up today since the Gold Coast Magic Millions when he ran 7th behind Catnipped. And he's by Forest Glow from Dipsy Doodle, a Whiskey Road mare, so well named, out of Dipsy Doodle, and he's ended up as Sozzled. Len Beasley continuing on his winning way. Now the time was 1:05.57, 1:05.57, that's 2.03 outside Paris Dreams race record established on a good track. 36.25 was the sectional time, and the numbers are 3, 1 and 4 official, 3, 1 and 4. Sozzled first, Shin Can See second, and Express Odds in third spot. Now the 4th, 5th and 6th, number 12 ran 4th. That was So Precise. Number 8, Blazer 5th, and we'll have the 6th number coming up shortly. 3, 1, 4, 12, 8, and to be determined. The runner-up there, Shin Can See, did a good job under his weight, and Wide Alley, Babate the Bullet, Heaven Blessed, a Baykel 2, Gay Waterhouse, Shane Dye, and Express Odds hit the line well. And he's by Greenline Express from Odd Min, trained by Noel Mayfield Smith, a Chestnut filly, 2 she is, and Chris Muntz up. Right, now, no sign of the 6th anywhere. I can tell you that the Quinella has paid $17.30, Exacta $39.30, and the Trifecta $429.60. Okay.
But to go race 4, they're off and running this time, and Moon Chase, he didn't want to jump out today. Moon Chase, he missed the jump away about 3 or 4 lengths, and Noble Deed has ridden for the pace, and she'll get it in the early point now from Piking and Sterling Emblem, although Hereditas is going to push up on the inside. Noble Deed about a half in front of Hereditas, who goes up on the inside now. They're followed by Chase Me Charlie out deep, going up towards the front. Noble Deed may head off Hereditas. Chase Me Charlie's gone forward now from Sterling Emblem. Further back then Piking on the inside, Chenwood from As Again. They're followed by Shane's Castle, Fly with Eagle, Star Cossack, Alien Fella. Then Flying Voodoo from Razor Count, Navajo Flash and Moon Chasers tacked on. Down the straight they race with about 1800 to go. Noble Deed off the fence in front. 3/4 of a length to Hereditas at a half. Chase Me Charlie. 2 to Sterling Emblem. On the outside there of Chenwood running 5th. A length further back as again. Out off the fence today from Fly with Eagles inside Shane's Castle and 3 deep as Piking. A length and a half Star Cossack locked up inside Razor Count. 1 further back Flying Voodoo and Alien Fella and 2 to Navajo Flash and Moon Chase. 1600 to go. A Noble Deed has rolled back to the fence now and she leads out 3/4 to Chase Me Charlie and Hereditas is back 3rd. Sterling Emblem has gone up 4th from Chenwood over on the inside, just inclined to pull a little. On the outside, Razor Count's made a move around the outside. A length for the back that has again. Then Piking, followed by Fly with Eagles on the inside there of Shane's Castle and Star Cossack's out 3 deep. 2 lengths to Alien Fella, 1 Flying Voodoo, a length and a half then to Navajo Flash and Moon Chase. 1200 to go down the back and Noble Deed is about a head in front. On the outside, Chase Me Charlie, now back a neck. A length and a half to Razor Count, 3 deep. Hereditas the fence, a half Sterling Emblem back in the middle 5th. Then Piking around Chenwood, has enjoyed a good run on the inside. Chenwood outside it as again. Star Cossack can't get in, she's 3 out. A length and a half Shane's Castle, Fly with Eagles the fence. Navajo Flash around Alien Fella. Flying Voodoo went back to second last and Moon Chase last of all. At the turn at the 800 metre mark, down the side they go. Chase Me Charlie serving it up to Noble Deed, 2 to Razor Count, hard ridden. They're followed back in the middle by Sterling Emblem, Piking the outside. Hereditas has dropped out quickly and Chenwood about to get out outside at Star Cossack. Navajo Flash from Moon Chase, Alien Fella, Shane's Castle. Flying Voodoo back 3rd last, doing nothing. Piking hit the front, tackled by Star Cossack on the outside. Star Cossack's gone up to Piking, 2.5 further back, Navajo Flash. Then Chenwood and as again only plugging, but on the outside here, Star Cossack. Piking is fighting back. They're 3 lengths in front of Navajo Flash when they wheel. These two have got a big lead. Star Cossack, she put her head in front. Piking comes again in the straight. Star Cossack takes the lead. She's got the upper hand now from Piking. A gap Chenwood as again, and then late as Flying Voodoo. But Star Cossack, she loves this track, Moonee Valley. She'll come away and win 3 to Flying Voodoo from last. It got second. Third's very tight. Chenwood as again, nothing in it. Then further back, Piking from Alien Fella, Shane's Castle, Navajo Flash, Razor Count. Then Moon Chase, a long gap Sterling Emblem. Chase Me Charlie just coming in, Noble Deed, followed by Fly with Eagles and tailed off as Hereditas.
And the winner number 4, Star Cossack, 5.70 and 2.30. 12 Flying Voodoo for second at $2.60. 10 Chenwood in the photo for third. The other one, number 2, as again. Now the updated market for the...
Okay, number 4, Star Cossack, 6.20, 2.50. 12 Flying Voodoo to pay $2.20. Those for third, 10 Chenwood at $2.10. Or number 2, as again, $3.70. Gold Coast is next. That will be followed by Adelaide, race number 4. Number 1...
are off and running. Paris Duo goes straight to the lead, about a length now on Sweet Lucy and Dynamic Blaze. Marcis is next, 1 to Sucrum and a length and a half to Torbellino. Larry Cassidy allowed to lead at his leisure on Paris Duo and racing to the 1200. Paris Duo is about a length and 3/4 clear on Sweet Lucy. Similar margin Marcis pulling its way through on the inside of Dynamic Blaze. Another length and 3/4 to Sucrum and at his quarters on the outside Torbellino. A hacking speed really as they run past the 1,000 marker, and Paris Duo in front by about a length and a quarter on Sweet Lucy. Marcis third, Dynamic Blaze fourth, and 2 lengths to Sucrum parked on the inside of Torbellino. No change in the order, 800 metres to go, and Paris Duo in front. Nothing is worried Paris Duo. The break is about a length and a quarter on Sweet Lucy. Marcis over on the inside rail, then Dynamic Blaze and a couple still Sucrum parked inside Torbellino. 600 metres to run, and there's only about the maximum of 8 lengths between first and last. El Cassidy starting to quicken up on Paris Duo now, and around the corner come the pair, straightening up about a